It's kind of weird that it's taken something like this virus to kind of bring the world back together again. You know, I think everyone was kind of so focused on their own lives and their own careers and everything that was going on in their life. And it did take something as tragic as this to all of a sudden bring people back to their houses together. Like, you know, even as Keith was saying a minute ago, you know, we can't remember the last time that we all sat around the dinner table as a family, you know. And for Keith, you know, he's obviously always on the road, lives in Ireland, and for him to be able to do that, there's lots of families that are in that situation now where they're finally getting to sit down every evening, have dinner together, have breakfast together, talk to each other, and not just, you know, pass each other on the stairs or see each other every few days. It's really bringing families and communities back together, which is really important. So let's hope when all this is finished and, you know, we can get back to normal life, that we don't go back to exactly how it was. Let's try and keep a bit of this alive, you know, the good part of the coronavirus, which is bringing people together.
I guess this isn't how you imagine doing promo for the album?
No, but I love it. Doing promo from bed, get out of bed, down to the kitchen, cup of coffee, do all my interviews on a phone, and then go back to bed. That's exactly how I imagined it.
Is that how your day's been
I'm just up in bed waiting on him.
What have you been doing? How have you been coping in isolation? Because Brian, I heard that you were doing you were an NHS volunteer.
Yeah, but it's really strange. I've got a few calls, but there's a lot of people around here that obviously, this is why we're obviously age is so important, because yes, this is an amazing app. So I'm 24 hours on call, and if somebody needs me to go and pick up food or medicine or anything that needs to be done, I'm there and ready to respond. But the problem is, a lot of older people don't have iPhones and don't have the access to this app. So it's been a bit frustrating, really. It's an incredible idea, but for me in this area where I am, it's been very, very, very quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that's a good thing. I'm hoping that everybody's being looked after. But my personal take on it is, I think that the people who are most in need are going to be the elderly, and a lot of older people don't have, that kind of technology for apps and stuff like that.
Have you learned any new skills or anything?
Absolutely not, no. Well, I've got very good at Connect 4 and at Monopoly and at Harry Potter, what was it?
Cluedo.
Cluedo Harry Potter style.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah. So no, the four of us have just been in isolation now for 16 or 17 days. And like Brian was saying, I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't get to spend too much time at home. We had just finished 24 gigs in a row. So getting home actually, on the 16th of March, I was really tired. I was, it would have been a struggle to get through the end of the tour. By the end of the tour, had we gone on, I reckon we would have been very, very tired. But we've had a great time. We've got to know each other all over again. I mean, my kids have busy lives. Even when I do get home for a few days, sometimes it can be like ships in a night, and we don't get to spend much time together. But for the last 16 days, we've sat down, we've had dinner together every day, and we've had the odd glass of little vino in the evening together. We've told some yarns, we've played board games. And to be honest, I mean, I know it's horrendous times for some people, but for me, in the job that I've done for the last 26 years, to get this undivided quality time at home with my family has just been absolutely brilliant. We're reconnecting again, and we're having a lovely time together. So I feel blessed, I really do.
Do you notice that your alcohol stash in your house turns into a box of Cadbury's Roses around March when you open it, and all that's left are those orange ones and the coffee creams? It's like you go to the bar in my house now, and all the good drink is gone. It's all Bacardi and peach schnapps and mulled wine left. All the good stuff is gone.
The only reason I have had to leave the house is to go to the bottle bank with all the empty bottles.
Brian,
what are you missing most about Keith in person?
I think performing, because we've literally just been on tour. We've just been on tour, obviously, and the last couple of months, weirdly enough, for us have been the most exciting time for Boyzlife, because we were on this sold out tour around the UK, performing with a live band and the big screens and the pyrotechnics and all of that, and it was clothes changes and all the kind of the big show, that we used to do in the old days. We were back doing that again, and we were just having so much fun doing it every night. And I think that's what I miss about most. Also, I miss playing golf, which is one of the things we love to do the most.
He only misses playing golf because he always wins.
Yeah, I can't beat myself.
We have a great relationship, the two of us, I mean, we're very honest and very straight with each other. So when the good times are good and when the bad times are bad, we're very honest. We have our arguments and we fall out like everybody. But that keeps the relationship healthy, and that keeps it on an honest keel all of the time.
This is probably the longest conversation I've had in 2 weeks.
I didn't even know I could talk for this long.
You know what's going to be really strange in like 20 years time, that when you look back at this whole period of the corona, since the lockdown, so let's say it lasts a month, that there's going to be no people ever going to say, oh, I met my husband in that month. Because no new people are going to get together. No single people are going to meet each other. It's going to be weird.
Unless you marry your sister.
That's me. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay single through God knows how long. There is no chance of doing anything.
No.
That's okay.
It could be weird if you. I wouldn't do it either if you did, because it'd be online. So be careful of that.
I don't want to meet any weirdos. I'm good. This is good. No one's driving me crazy. So.
You should go on chat roulette, and that might help out.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't think I'm prepared for all of this. So